Atletico Madrid, right? So they had overpriced a player that they had no intention of buying just to push through the Gallagher deal and then get the amount of money they were looking for. After they realized that it was almost done and dusted with Gallagher, they decided to just give an excuse and pull out of signing the Atletico Madrid player. But of course, we are told that Gallagher has now been asked to come back to London. But we are looking forward to getting Joao Felix. Once we get him, Gallagher will have to go. We are actually selling. So, yeah, in you saying that we have over 40 players, yes.
We have 41 players.
Yes.
How many players?
We are selling. Sterling is up for sale. And there are many others that are on their way out.
Who is up for selling? Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling, yeah. We are
why are you selling Raheem Sterling?
Why?
Who has been one of your better players?
We beg you. Better and then we want.
He's been one of your better players.
Nah.
You are selling Raheem Sterling.
Raheem is +1 -1. You know that. It's +1 -1. And besides, the system that we're going to play now might not require players like Raheem who stay so long on the ball and in the end up losing possession. Aside that, like I said, we're all looking forward to the start of the Premier League.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Many people, it's a money-making venture, right? The betting enthusiasts. No, I'm talking about the young people in Ghana.
The young people
in Ghana, yeah.
It's a money-making.
I've insisted, and I will always insist that it is not a very sustainable way of making money. Yeah, we understand there's poverty in the system.
Of course it is
we
not.
Understand things are
But
hard.
I'm sure those who are betting know that it's not a sustainable way of, making money.
Haven't you seen how we celebrate the guys who have so-called made it
through
betting? We actually give them prime time for interviews. That's the point.
There are people who have made it big in betting.
Yeah.
And then they can now afford to turn it into some sort of business venture. So, for example, if I'm able to make, say, 500,000 Ghana cedis or 200,000 Ghana cedis through betting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I've made it.
Yeah.
Now I can afford to, say, place a 50,000 Ghana cedi bet on 2 matches.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a long betting slip.
Yeah.
So that is what they do. So now I can afford to, say, place 50,000 Ghana cedis on, let's say, Real Madrid versus Atalanta. And I'll say Real Madrid to win. Let's say Barcelona versus Benfica. And I say, Barcelona to win. Those look like very safe bets. And more often than not, it will go through. Then on that 50,000, let's say I make 80,000. Then, it goes on like that.
Yeah.
So when you make it big, then you can afford to stake big on, let's say, 1 or 2 matches, which are, sure.
Yeah.
So that is why people celebrate them.
I get you.
And they turn it into a business venture of sorts, But it's not the majority of people are hemorrhaging money because of betting.
Many people have gone to jail.
Money.
Have gone to jail because of that, and especially fuel attendants. I've seen no less than 3 stories of fuel attendants and then supervisors squandering sales on betting, and mobile money vendors squandering monies belonging to their employers
because they thought it was a sure banker.
So here's the thing: it sucks you in. So you go one, it's not your money, right? So chances are you want to go again to recoup what you have lost.
Then you keep up.
Before you realize the capital is gone.
It's gone. It sucks you in. Yeah, it sucks you in.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you shouldn't bet.
But I'm told you said today is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Sorry, I said today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Why do
you
I
are
feel
in a
like
hurry?
It's a Wednesday?
You're in a
hurry for the week to end.
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry for a week to end.
We are all in a hurry.
Today is Tuesday. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. So let me correct myself.
Yeah, thank you, Sandy.
I don't even understand the reason why I'm feeling like it is Wednesday. Why did I even say Wednesday? I guess today feels like a Wednesday.
Which day were you born?
I was born on a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
It feels like a Wednesday. I don't know why. But the other thing about betting too is that yesterday former President Mahama was at Bukom.
Yeah.
So after he left the UPSA, when the NDC launched their youth manifesto, he was at Bukom. And then he told those in Bukom that the betting tax that has been introduced is going to remove the betting tax.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the 1% betting tax that when you win, they take from you. The betting tax. John Mahama says that if you vote for him, he's going to take off the betting tax. A lot of people seem very, very excited, especially a lot of the betting people that we are talking about. They seem excited that there is a politician who is even thinking about taking the betting tax off. But then people will be asking whether or not this is a good idea to take the betting tax off. Because it's a revenue generating stream, obviously, for government. And there are a lot of people who, do this tax. I mean, I said do the betting. But you remember there was this advocacy.
I know.
The betting tax to be scrapped.
Oh, of course. And I think
was not needed to.
Yes, it's always been a promise from the NDC that is going to scrap it, right? I think the vice president has equally added that to the list of things he's going to do, right? But here's my point. This was my argument from day one. See, if a tree is poisoned, and we all believe that a tree is poisoned, right? We have a religious nation. We know gambling is wrong. We know betting is wrong. We know cha-cha is wrong, right? And the state, the state knows.
You are saying gambling is wrong, betting is wrong, cha-cha is wrong. That is your perspective.
You're not getting me.
From the religious point of
that's
view.
The point.
Those who do it will tell you that there's nothing wrong with it.
If I land, you understand. That's why I started by saying that we are a very religious nation. The two religions, Christianity, Islam, all frown upon gambling, cha-cha, betting. That's the reality. The point I'm making is that if we expect our leaders, right, to go along go along with our beliefs, right, and we believe that the young people must be doing something that is sustainable, and we will discourage them from betting. Why do we seek to benefit from their iniquity as a state? That's the point I'm making. If it's wrong, and trust me, everybody speak to government appointees, they will tell you that they will not encourage their children to go into betting, right? Because they think it's wrong. Then why, as a state, do you take something from the fruit of a poison tree? Why? That's the argument. When they are going to bet, do you give them money to go and bet? When they lose, do you give them something for the money they have lost? But when they win, then you say 10%.
Government must make money.
It doesn't make sense to me, and I said it from day one.
Government must make money.
So government must make money. Government must make money legitimately.
Yes. How is it not legitimate?
It is not.
Yeah.
It's not. So that's one. First of all, it's bad enough that our kids are betting. It's bad enough that our kids are betting. Now, trust me, ladies have been sucked in. In the past, when you see a lady by a lotto kiosk, it's like the world is coming to an end. Now they work.
Why are they not human beings?
Oh,
what a man can do, a woman can do and do better. Why? So lady, she's a lady, so she can't bet. Hey, Ivy, what are you talking about?
No problem.
Why? Because she's a lady, she can't please bet.
No problem.
Hey,
when you become
Ivy, don't do that.
When you become the head
please, the affirmative action bill has been passed
for positive things.
The affirmative action bill has been passed
for positive things.
We don't live
when
in
you
that era
when
anymore.
you become the head of a family.
Guys are betting, so girls shouldn't bet.
When you become the head of a family, then you encourage the ladies in your family to be betting. I won't do that. So I'm not encouraging my ladies to take to betting.
But why you say that now ladies too have started betting as if it is so?
That is bad enough.
As if it is. As if
it's what?
Betting is the preserve of men. Is betting the preserve of men?
No problem. Ladies.
Is betting the preserve of the male gender? Betting is not the preserve of the male gender. If women can also bet, they can also stake their why. Women, why? If they bet and they win, it's not good.
We hear you.
It's good. So they should bet. Keep betting. Everybody out there, keep betting. Keep wasting your money on bets. It's good. It will help you. Yeah, keep wasting your money on bets.
No problem. I have nothing to add.
It will help you.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this for free. There are things as a young person you should avoid. Womanizing. Gambling. Right? And then stealing. These three things.
Womanizing, gambling, and stealing.
Avoid them. And trust me, chances are you'll make it in life. Chances are.
Avoid womanizing.
Yes.
Avoid gambling.
And avoid stealing.
Avoid stealing.
Yeah. That's all. These three things.
My advice to you this morning is keep betting. Keep wasting your money on bets. Keep wasting your money on bets. Every day, waste your money on bets. One day you hit big. Even if it is 100 years, that day will come. You hit big. So keep wasting your money. You've been betting since you were in university. You are still betting.
Yeah.
You've not won any big money before. Don't worry. Keep betting. Keep wasting the money.
Okay.
It will help you.
I see that.
If you are a womanizer, to keep womanizing. See, today, HIV is not a death sentence anymore. If you get HIV, you can still continue living. You get your ARVs. Once you take your ARVs, you are fine. Mm-hmm. If you get gonorrhea, go to the hospital. If you get a woman pregnant, take care of the baby, even if you are hustling. Womanizing is good. Have multiple women. It's very good for you as a young man.
And the final one,
your life will be very, very fine. So
final one is stealing.
If you get a woman pregnant, take care of it. If you get HIV, go for ARVs. If you get gonorrhea and syphilis, go and let them treat you. Yes.
Okay, so go get to the final one.
And then if you're a young man out there, and you see the opportunity to steal. Every day for the thief man is only one day that is for the master.
Okay.
Every day is for the thief man.
Yes.
Only one day is for the master.
All right.
Yeah, so the master's day may never come. Keep stealing. If they catch you, what will they do to you? It's not prison that you go.
Yeah.
Small prison, it doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. If they lynch you too, don't worry. When you die, you go to heaven.
Yeah, I get that. It's called negative reinforcement. It's good. Yeah. So basically, no, and don't take well and term just literally.
Why should they take it literally?
It's just highlighted the negativities of you indulging in this, so that you know very well that as a rational human being, you don't have to engage or indulge in these activities, right? Yeah, so in essence, if you take the sarcasm out of it, myself and Lantan, we are saying the same thing. So yes, Feeling Daddy, who's listening to us on Empire FM, has sent the list of the taxes that the Vice President says he will be abolishing. E-levy, betting tax, VAT on electricity, emissions levy. Yes.
Yeah. E-levy. As for the E-levy,
betting tax, VAT on electricity, emissions levy. But mind you, like I said, these all of them. So Mahama said he was going to abolish all these things. In fact, the minority actually kicked against the emissions levy. And then the VAT on electricity, TUC prevailed on the government to shelve it. So it's been shelved now. Yeah. Right. So now, regardless of who becomes president,
all these taxes, according to them, they are going to go. Yeah. So we are even lucky we are not paying the vehicle luxury tax.
Yeah, that one was also shelved. And but it must be completely scrapped.
And then the towing levy.
Yeah, the towing levy.
Remember that there was the towing levy, which was resisted. Yeah. But you see, in all of these things, one key question that a lot of citizens ask: we are paying COVID levy to, I think there's been a promise that the COVID levy to be scrapped, because people have been asking, why would the COVID levy still be there when COVID is not there? Right? So all this e-levy, betting tax, COVID levy and all of that we are paying, when you, it's interesting, 15% VAT and things. When you buy food from any restaurant, just take the time and look at the receipt. And it will surprise you how much you are paying for tax alone.
Yeah.
And look at the receipt. So people are asking, all the money that they are collecting, what is the money being used for?
Yeah.
IB.
All the money that government is collecting.
What is the money being used for?
Okay.
That is the question that a lot of people are asking.
Okay, I think I'm
paying taxes so that I can have my street lights on. Mm-hmm. I'm paying taxes because there's street light levy, so my street light should be working.
Yeah.
I'm paying taxes so that when I go to the hospital, my national health insurance card will work and work properly.
Yeah.
I'm paying taxes so that the roads to my house will be good enough.
Yeah.
I'm paying taxes so that the proper infrastructure can be put in place for me to enjoy life as a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
So it comes back to the question: if I'm paying all of these taxes, where is the evidence that the taxes are being used for what they are supposed to be used for? Here's the question that the ordinary Ghanaian will ask.
No, I agree. And basically that's what.
So I'm asking you today. You are the representative of government.
Oh, but I think yes. In political,
I'm making you the representative of government.
In the political arena,
I'm asking you.
To ask me, let me answer.
Where is the money? Nasikano.
In the political arena,
Yes.
you see, those questions are asked, and you are right. And Ghanaians are right in asking those questions, right? But I think when they ask those questions, what they really mean is that where are the big ticket projects? Because everybody knows that government pays salaries. Everybody knows that government fuels vehicles. Everybody knows that government builds schools. Everybody knows that some roads will be constructed. Yeah, so that when they ask these questions, they are asking for big ticket projects. And I've always maintained that, unfortunately, the way we utilize
asking for big ticket projects, or
they
they
are
are asking even
but
about the
you
basic.
don't know that every month government pays salaries and it's
I
your money
know,
that government
I know,
uses in paying
I know,
salaries.
but
Yeah, that's the
are
point.
they asking for big ticket projects, or are they even asking for the basic necessities that our taxes should be taken care of on a daily basis? The little things that our taxes are supposed to go to, the things we actually paying, we are even paying levies for. A typical example is the street lights, right? How much we pay?
Yeah, no, I get that one.
And why is it that street lights are not working?
But the street light conversation, if you want to have it today,
things
it's not
like
only
that.
a government problem.
Things like that.
It's no, you were just encouraging people to be stealing. You know what they did to the street lights? Right, of course, that's just on the lighter note. But you know what they did to the street light? They, especially on the La Paz, the N1. Daylight. They came there and they were dressed like they were from the electricity company of Ghana.
And they came to remove the bulbs.
They removed not just the bulbs, but some gadgets that had been fixed that ensured that the lights were on. Removed everything. The copper wires and what have you.
And they came with a vehicle.
Oh yes, everything branded. That's how cunning the Ghanaian is.
Branded ECG.
Yes. So everybody who sees knows that the ECG people are
And they were
working.
stealing.
Oh yes.
And the
Oh, this
police have
story was
not-
told by
and
former
the police
President
have
Mahama.
not been able to apprehend them.
Have you used the Gimpa lane of late?
There is no
Yeah.
street lights there.
Exactly. That's the thing. They steal them. So it's not just about government not providing street light. It's about our attitude as well. Yes, I can understand that there must be security measures in place to ensure that these bulbs are not stolen. But Charlie, to as a human being, you don't know that you should leave the street light there to give us light.
That's absurd.
How hungry are you? A combine a deal.
And what are they going to use it for? They are going to resell it.
It's in high demand. They sell them
They are going to resell
for
it.
different purposes.
No, but okay. So that is there, and that is just very, very callous
Oh yeah,
of any citizen to engage in that and to steal.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes you think about some of the things that we
Even
do as
bolt-
Ghanaians, and
bolt and nut of bridges.
Yeah, of bridges. Yeah, people are stealing it.
Thank
Even the the guardrails.
Thank you.
The guardrails
Thank
on roads, which are
Thank
supposed to keep vehicles safe. From
HIPIC
flipping over.
HIPIC benefit dustbins.
Yeah, people are stealing them.
Kufuor did that,
Yeah,
and he
people-
decided to use metallic. The scrap dealers were not going to our houses anymore.
Yeah, they
they just come by the roadside, and then that's a HIPIC benefit. Now musuma koji HIPIC sika metallic dustbins na mode. You see, that's anyway.
People make and people we put all of these dustbins advantage places. And I remember some DCs were complaining about how people now start bringing rubbish from their homes to come and put in these public dustbins that have been provided. And some of them even take these public dustbins and it ends up in their homes.
Yeah.
People are putting all kinds of things in them.
Yeah.
And all of that. Our attitude, some of our attitudes as Ghanaians sometimes
It's appalling to say the least. It's appalling to say the least. But you see, we get the leaders we deserve, right? The leaders are from our own fold.
But in spite of all of that, too, sometimes they basically, because you see some of some of the street lights, for example, some of them, the bulbs have not been stolen. Nothing has been done to them. We just don't mind. They are just not working.
Oh,
The
no,
Game
but
Pass
means
stretch, for
there's something
example,
wrong.
yesterday I used it in the night, so I realized that from the Fiesta Royale all the way to the T junction, which leads you to Gimpa, the bypass, right, from the Fiesta Royale behind it, the street lights there are working.
Great.
But from the junction, right, from the cross section, the junction, all the way through behind Westland.
Yeah, the Kissiman.
Yes, behind Westland, all the way through to the Hacho.
Yeah.
The street lights are not working there.
Yeah.
And then from that particular portion also, through the front of Gimpa, all the way to the Christian Village. The street lights are not working there.
Kissiman area there.
Right in front of the Forestry Commission
Yeah.
office, the street lights are not working there.
Good.
Right in front of Forestry. And I don't know what is wrong with the stretch from the Achimota police station.
Yeah.
From the Achimota police station all the way through to, you know, the top of the interchange, you know, the roundabout, all the way going down to Abelempe, going down to Jawulu.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, especially the stretch from the Achimota police station, you know, to the interchange, you know, to the N1.
Yeah.
The street lights there never work. Like, why?
It is what it is.
Somebody was saying that because there are spirits in the Achimota forest, when they don't want the street lights to work. That is why. No, but I don't get. And that place is people get robbed there. So it got to a point in time. Sometimes, you know, the police will come and park their vehicle, you know, just around that place to make sure that people who are passing there, are safe. Like, and that place becomes so dark, and people get attacked there. And it's not like the people don't know. So these are some of the things that I'm talking about, right? Because we are paying taxes for these things to be done. So why are they not done?
Good question.
Why are they not done? And who is in charge of it? Who is in charge of it supposed to do it and is not doing it?
We know those in charge. I'm sure it's the matter of resources.
But what are the taxes for? What do you mean by matter of resources? There's a levy for it. If there's a levy for it, it should be working. Then we should just be paying general taxes and we shouldn't name it. If I'm paying NHIL on every single thing that I buy, then my NHIL should be working. Don't cap it. Let it work.
Yeah.
If I'm paying street light levy, then my street light should be working.
Yeah.
Right?
I get you.
Yes, if there's a levy for it.
Yeah, you pay when you buy electricity.
Yeah, then there shouldn't be a problem because I'm paying for it. Okay. So it is not an excuse we should be accepting.
You pay for the usage. The fact that the street light is supposed to be on.
Yeah.
So the electricity that the street light will consume, that's the one you pay.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm paying for it. It should be on. Yes.
Yeah, I get you. Logically. So if it's not on, then what am I paying for?
What am I paying for? Yeah. Exactly. It should be on.
I get you. But anyway, like Ghana's problem sometimes, you see, it's really depression. Yesterday, I got the rude awakening of my life. There's a lady around the Talafata Mosque that's closer to ENI Energy. That's where we go to buy our food, right? She's called Bolo. In fact, she's the only woman who responds in an exciting manner to being called Obolo. And she smiles, responds, and even engages you after you call her Obolo. They sell to jollof, wache, rice, everything. In fact, everybody in our office, virtually everybody, that's where they eat. That's where they buy their food. Went there yesterday and she had closed shop. So like, there was no fire. And then we were wondering, oh, wow. So just before we left, somebody said, oh, Kamu Bedidi. We said, yes. Oh, something happened though. What happened? The woman is dead. Oh, yes. Just like that. What happened? She came to work, of course, to sell. She complained of dizziness. And that was it.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow.
What am I driving at?
Don't make
Ghana's problems your problem. You'll be walking one day and you just fall down and then that's it. So yes, we are here. We'll talk about it. We'll highlight it. Yes, hopefully it's addressed.
You see, but when you say don't make Ghana's problems your problem, Ghana's problems are our problems.
Ghana's
because
problems
we are
can
living.
kill you.
Yes, but
that's the point I'm making.
You see, that is why we have to make sure that the people who are supposed to deal with the problems because people are dying. You see, sometimes the negligence on the part of our leaders about the things that they have to do and all of that is akin to murder and killing people. Because if the NHIS, for example, is not working properly and somebody needs healthcare and they've already paid for their national health insurance card and because of that, they are not able to, get the necessary healthcare and they die, the government, is complicit, excuse my French this morning, in murder. If I'm supposed to get a hospital bed, right, and the government is supposed to provide it, I'm a law-abiding citizen, I pay my taxes and all of that, and I get to the hospital and because there is no bed, I have to be moved around from hospital to hospital in order to get a bed and I die, the government has killed me. So if you said Ghana's problems are killing people, we are living in the country.
So don't die twice.
And there are all of these problems that are plaguing us.
Don't die
so
twice.
If the environment is not conducive enough for me to live comfortably as a Ghanaian and it is killing me, I should be complaining about it for the people who I have voted for and who my taxes pay to deal with the problem.
We are all
because Ghana's problems are killing people.
Exactly. So
they are killing people.
So in complaining about it, don't get your BP high and kill yourself twice.
But why won't
because
my
there are
BP
many
go
things
high?
that will kill you rather than
Why
you.
won't my BP? Because I'm living in the country. I'm living in the country, and the country is hard and it's plagued with all of these problems. And it's because of those problems that my life is the way it is. Because my quality of life could have been better.
Exactly.
We've seen the quality of those people who are in office, who are supposed to make our lives better. They've seen the quality of lives. The quality of the life of people in other jurisdictions who are paying taxes, and the taxes are working for them. So why can't they do same for us here for our quality of life to be better? We are dying.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day. We'll get there.
You know,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Dear Charlie. You see, sometimes you can't help but think about it, because
Yeah.
why won't I think about it? Why won't it be my problem?
Yeah.
If I'm sick today and there's an emergency and I get to the hospital and they are not able to deal with the emergency and I die.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm bedridden, or I'm, you know, at night sitting in a trotro going somewhere, and because there's no street lights and there are potholes and the driver, something happens, I get an accident and I die.
Yeah.
You know, and all of that.
If you die, you are lucky.
Yeah.
The challenge is you not dying and then being maimed.
Being maimed.
Yes. But definitely, he only comes once.
Yeah, so how can you not think about the problems when the problems are in your face every single day?
You're right.
Every single day, the problems are in your face as a Ghanaian. When you wake up, you go outside, you are confronted with the problem head on. Why would you not? How will you not think about it?
Yeah.
You know, how will you not think about it?
You have to.
The people who are supposed to do what they have to do need to do it. That is why our taxes are paying them.
Yeah.
And they are rather there enjoying the largesse.
You made provisions for that, right, in the constitution. So don't worry. Yeah. They are just enjoying what you have put in place for them. Right, until you decide not to be overly rewarding people who are supposed to serve you, the status quo will remain. I've always maintained, I don't understand why our president doesn't pay taxes, because as we speak, the president doesn't buy anything.
Yeah, he doesn't buy anything. Everything
the president
is provided
doesn't buy anything.
Yeah,
See,
everything.
Let the president
Free.
walk to any place and say, I'm buying what. No matter what the president is buying, nobody will take money from the president.
Money from the president. No, some people, I'll take money.
Oh. Why would the president buy anything from you? Why would you sell that the president will want to buy?
I don't know. I'm not selling anything now.
That's the point I'm making.
If I was selling something and the president walked into my shop to come and buy, I'll take money.
No problem.
I'll take money.
The point I'm making is that even in the past, our president never paid the school fees of their children. Other people did. And then we were told that yes, other people put the children of the president through school, through education, paid for it. The point I'm making is that we are such a good people to that extent that we actually tend to give more to the people who have, and we don't give to those
because
people who
they
don't
are big
have.
men and they are in authority.
Exactly, we give to them. We give to the people who don't need it. The people who need it.
The president decided to walk into somebody's shop, boutique or supermarket today and took a basket and did shopping. The supermarket will say that they should.
The president has been here.
Take your money.
We hear you.
Hey,
no problem.
Take your money.
We hear you.
You, the taxes that you are paying, he's chilling with it. He's chilling.
You see, you are talking about what ought to be. I'm telling you what the reality is. Nobody will take money from the president.
I'll take Papa.
No problem. Hey. That's why the president will not buy from you.
Well, I'm not selling anything yet. Maybe I should get into business and tell the president to come and buy. Anyway, we've got the newspapers here. On the Daily Graphic newspaper, it's talking about the launch of the NDC Youth Manifesto. So the headline is Mahama launches NDC Youth Manifesto, promises to create more jobs. So that's there on the front page of the Daily Graphic. Kolebu secures 30 new dialysis machines. There should be some good news for the dialysis patients. For a very long time, the dialysis unit of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital was shut. Yeah, it wasn't working. And, we don't know what was happening there. And the renal patients were even complaining about this. I don't know. The last I checked, I don't know if the renal unit has been opened now.
It was opened yesterday.
Yes, okay. So it's been opened yesterday. And now Kolebua, we are told they've secured 30 new dialysis machines. So that's good. We can heave a sigh of relief. I don't know how far plans are advanced with regard to bringing dialysis onto the National Health Insurance Scheme.
Because
now there were some proposals. There are some subsidies. Some subsidies were announced, right? How much you are going to get, in a month and all of that. Or how many dialysis sessions that you're entitled to and all of that. But, properly bringing it onto the National Health Insurance Scheme for it to become one of the things that are covered. That remains to be seen. So we're happy about this one. NLA loses 1 billion Ghana cedis to illegal lotto operations. Devices plan to reverse trend. Stop threatening violence. Peace Council urges political parties. So That's the front page of the Daily Graphic. On the back page, North Tong MP presents 1.2 million Ghana cedis worth of equipment to Mepe Health Center. And Ghana National Fire Service saves 94 million Ghana cedis worth of properties from fire ruins. So that is the Daily Graphic newspaper.
Yes, so I just said I'm sorry that even CEOs are not paying school fees. CEOs, others are paying school fees for the children of CEOs, and you are here. You want the president to pay for items that consumables.
Yeah, you should pay.
No.
You
The president. Let me tell you something.
Let
me tell you what tax waiver is about, and then relative to the president. The president can decide to import the whole world into the country, as long as it's in the name of the president. Zero duties. Zero
because
taxes.
he's the president.
Exactly.
We are doing all of that
So in
for
the
the
past,
president because we want him to work for us.
No, of course, we get it. We get all that. But the point I'm making is that was when we needed the best of brains to lead our forward march as a country. And it had become sacrificial. Now, politics is business. So let's treat it as that. That's what we are failing to see. You see, in the past, we wanted to entice people from the private sector to come into public sector and get us the best of the marking scheme for our progress.
Yeah.
Now people are leaving private sector and they are jumping to public sector because it's more lucrative in the public sector.
Yeah.
So let's cut down on the largesse. It's basic.
Yeah. I mean, people become CEOs of these state-owned enterprises and you hear their salaries. And I mean, a lot of them are taking salaries which are way
much more than
above what
the
the president, takes.
Yeah.
And so it's become, you see, and I think I touched on this a little bit yesterday. It's become a reward system.
Oh yeah, it is.
Right? Being in politics has become a reward system. You know, when we're talking about government appointees losing touch with their base and all of that. I mean, when you are appointed, it's supposed to be a position of service, right? You are given a job and you're supposed to execute the job to the best of your ability for the people that you are serving.
Yeah.
But right now, when a political party comes into office, it's not necessarily a job that is being given to you, it's a reward.
Oh yeah, but that's
because
why
of the largesse.
That's why
it's a problem.
If you
view it as a reward.
Yeah, right. It's supposed to be. It's employment. But you don't know people who were unemployed in opposition, and they only got employed when their party came to power.
Yeah,
it's basic.
It's
so that's how it is.
So you are viewing your position as a reward.
You see,
and it's problematic for you to be viewing your position as a reward.
You see,
I've been rewarded with an appointment. I've been rewarded with an appointment. I've been rewarded with an appointment.
There's nothing wrong.
Why are we viewing it as a reward?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Why are we viewing it as a reward?
There's nothing wrong with viewing it as a reward.
Why?
What is wrong is what you do with the reward. The reward, no problem, because you're sitting here to wait. If you cook, they should not deny you the opportunity to eat. No problem. My point is that do the work. How difficult should it be? You are unemployed, right? Your party has come to power. You have now been employed. Do the work. And
that is where my focus is. That is why I'm asking, why should you view it as a reward?
No, view it as a reward, no problem. You've been given employment. No, it's a reward.
It's a job.
It's a difficult thing to get work in Ghana.
It's a task that you are supposed to perform for the people of Ghana. Yeah. That is how you should be viewing it. That is how you should be looking at it. Not looking at it as I have toiled. You see, that's why there's a certain sense of entitlement, right? I have toiled for the party.
Yeah.
I've been in the party. So now the party has come into power and I'm being rewarded with an appointment.
Yeah.
If you view it as a reward, that is why we have a lot of people who are not performing in the roles that they are supposed to perform.
Yeah.
Because they are viewing their role as a reward. So they just get in there and then they do the barest minimum. That is what they do. They do the normal. There is no, innovation to bring real solutions to the problems that those positions are supposed to solve. Yeah. That is why I'm saying, why are you viewing it as a reward?
I get you.
If you view it as a reward, you will just go there because with the intention of going to enjoy. You see, that is why there's also the mentality of this, create, loot, and share. Because, it's a reward. Now it's time for us to also eat because we've been in opposition. We've come. Yeah. So we've been rewarded with this position. So once it is a reward, then we have to take advantage of the position to do all kinds of shady deals.
Yeah.
And engage in all kinds of corrupt practices to further enrich ourselves. Right?
Yeah.
That's why we shouldn't be looking at it as a reward.
I get you.
Unfortunately, that is what we are doing.
I get you. The Ghanaian Times is the next paper I have. At the NDC's Youth Manifesto launch, we will create the jobs for you. Mahama assures youth. Commit to anti-corruption issues. Coalition demands from political parties. Comes to the picture of Mrs. Butinati, the executive director of the coalition, some coalition against corruption in the country. Rules Minister orders KMA to stop construction of buildings in waterways in Kumasi. Ni Odai Into family appeals to Land Commission for fairness in land demarcation exercise. Back page of the Ghanaian Times, Mepe Health Center gets 18.7 million Ghana cedis medical equipment. It was presented to the health facility by the MP for the area, Samuel Okujetu Ablakwa. Ghana Health Service, 7 others signed MOU to promote healthy life interventions nationwide. That is it for the Ghanaian Times.
So on the Daily Guide newspaper, Ghana's favorite newspaper. That's their tagline. As Emmanuel Bipo will say. Baumia's digitalization agenda is a game changer. That's the ex-Canada minister. Also, I'll empower the youth. See story on page 6. I think it's Mahama who is saying this. Mahama's free level 100 policy stokes fire. Free level 100 policy. MPP will win 2024 elections. That's according to Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. So the free level 100 policy is like the president seemed to have been saying that when you go into level 100, you will not pay school fees. But I think there's been a certain clarification that has got to do with the student loan. Have you
been able to confirm whether Otukuno said that? I am suspecting that it's a flyer that has been done. Without necessarily.
No, I think it was mentioned, but as to how exactly it's supposed to.
Because in the same clip, the former president mentions what they will do with the student loan.
Yeah,
that timely payment and what have you, making it accessible and what have you. That one is there.
Yeah.
So if it's a student loan, why will he talk about free and still mention student loan in the same sentence?
Yeah.
Right. That's the point. So yeah, I'm sure there's a need for further clarification on that. The new Crusading Guide is the final one. The next paper I have here, I'll extend driver's license renewal to 10 years. That's according to the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and MPP flag bearer. NEC chairman accused of defaming party and good coup, bad coup, beggar man, thief. It's a piece that is in the new Crusading Guide. Of course, I think it's written by page 8. So I just want to get to the name of the author. Okay, they don't actually mention the name of the author, but the picture of the author is here. Continue on page 9. Okay, here. So good coup, bad coup, good coup, bad coup. There's no page 9. Good coup, bad coup. Okay, so that's it.
All right.
Maslog boss adjudged ultimate woman of the year. Eslowusu commends Miss Gig winner as government continue to improve IT studies. As government continues to improve IT studies, you should read. East Municipal Assembly denies corruption allegations. That is it for the new Crusading Guide.
All right. So for the Daily Dispatch newspaper, no polling station will have more than 750 voters. That's according to the Electoral Commission. So it says no polling station in the upcoming election will have more than 750 voters. It's trying to avoid, long queues and overcrowding to make sure the voting process is smooth and seamless for a lot of people. There could be 15 candidates on the 2024 presidential ballot. That's on page 12. Also, Airbus scandal. Mohammed's exoneration does not end the case. That's according to Martin Pibu. Baumia's government will be about job creation. That's according to Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, running mate to Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
All right, so the final one I have is the Daily Statesman. Ghana's digitalization, a game changer. Canadian minister urges developing nations to adopt it. Court vindicates Tobinco over fake drugs claim. National Youth Conference to explore youth innovation and digital impact. Maslow garnered for championing business sustainability. That is it for the Daily Statesman.
All right, so for the Insight newspaper, it says SMG blasts ECOWAS and AU over silence in Ukraine's terror attacks. in Mali. High Court exonerates Tobinco over fake drugs allegation. Angel Smile Foundation donates BP cuffs to La Polyclinic, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and also Nindoku III leads Gbese Manche to celebrate Homo in style. And Israel kills over 100 Palestinians in massacre at dawn. Court jails 3 pastors of Holy Apostolic Reform Church. Okay. So that's it for the inside newspaper. You've got starfm.com.gh?
No, not yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay,
yeah.
Let me get to starfm.com.gh. On starfm.com.gh this morning, resetting Ghana, 24-hour economy to empower youth and drive growth. That's according to John Mahama. Dismissed police officer accused of defilement denied bail. Baumia discontinues campaign tour in preparation for manifesto launch. Mahama holds town hall engagement. 24-hour economy initiative is the answer to youth unemployment. That's according to John Mahama. So that's it for starfm.com.gh.
All right, so City Newsroom, I'll hold NDC. Okay, 6 private investors express interest in Keta Port. That's according to the GPHA. I'll hold NDC officials who abuse office accountable. Mahama. Ghanaians will have revered Akufo-Addo more if he never took office. Manasseh. Brian Champon clarifies campaign remarks, denies inciting violence. Northern region, NEDCO loses 3.7 million Ghana cedis to illegal connection. Muntaka attributed 70% of Ghana's problems to parliament. Manasseh. Opariado criticizes clergy for silence on alleged NPP corruption and state capture. NDC pledges to scrap academic fees for first-year university students. So you get the headline. NDC pledges to scrap academic fees for first-year university students. How does scrapping mean going to take student loan? You get what I say? That post can be fake. Baumia promises GSA $10 million annually to prospect for minerals. And 2.3 kilometer of Ankopo-Kwasi stretch to be completed September ending. World Bank, majority of Ghanaian banks strong enough to avoid recapitalization. That is it for the City News Show. And that's it for the breakfast review. The newspaper review.
For the day.
For the breakfast review of you on TV and for newspaper review segment of Morning Star. Yeah. It means that we just miss you at the breakfast review.
You miss me on GH1, eh? Yeah. Don't worry. Continue missing me.
Sorry,
continue missing me. But anyway, yes. So that should do it for the newspaper headlines this morning here on the Morning Star on Star 103.5 FM. Of course, you know that Murtala Inusa will be coming along to tell us what's happening within the legal circles. Even though there is legal vacation, Murtala Inusa is not on legal vacation. He's still here to tell us what's been happening. So we'll get into all of that here on the Morning Star. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.